Between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a third and long. Got it in the middle of Young. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
A great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all the...
Breaks into the open. Powers through. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Dogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grab near the marker. It's Branch. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Got room at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Unloads to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks in Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Branch. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Buys a little extra time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't think that'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give on the option.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Kentucky going quickly. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
After 46. Brings up 4th down.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Branch. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Bulldog! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quick completion on the out. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unleashes one. Working that left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Ready. He's going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's long. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. Creates a little space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's McGowan.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Long. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the single running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Delp. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. To the air, it's Stockton. Release to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That went on to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Got it in the middle, it's Branch. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They feed him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Zings it complete to the right. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop now to see what they do on fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose.
He's going for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. All by himself down the middle. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Trying to power it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Bowling. Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments. Schematically,